All right, what's up, Homestead homies? It's Off Good with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And today we are on our way over to a friend of ours as a homesteader. We have to step up when fellow homesteaders need some help, and one of our good friends is in need of some help. He had his hip replaced, so we're on our way to his house to do his chores for him, because that's what homesteaders need to do. They need to stick together, rally around community, actually just people in general, right? I mean, if you have a neighbor or a friend that needs your help, instead of kicking cans and dragging and being negative about it, just lend a helping hand and expect nothing in return. Got a couple calves in the yard here we're going to feed. A couple of those Belgians. So let's get busy. Now we'll be going up in a genuine hayloft. So we're going to buck some hay down to his calves and those Belgians from up here in the hayloft. Just like that. Okay, so this place is a perfect example on now how not to set up your homestead. Even though he's Amish and you guys think they know all the stuff, this homestead is not set up well, especially for aging in place. He's got stuff about, when you just saw me doing the barn, I was way over there. You can see the top of the barn. That's where I fed 2 calves and the Belgians. Now on this side we have all of his hogs, and in the back field there is more calves. So I have to feed some 3-way in this creep feeder that he uses to feed his small calves. And then, as you can see, he has his hogs right here. So he's got stuff spread out all over the place. So this is exactly how not to set up your homestead. When you set up your homestead, try to build your everything that you're going to be using. You want to build all around the house where you live. That's a chicken house, that's a chicken house, that's a chicken house, that's a chicken house, and then he's got 3 more on the other side way back over by that barn. And this guy's 70 something years old. So the way he's running his operation is not conducive to a 70 something year old dude with a bad hip. So think about that when you're setting up your homestead. You want everything to be centrally located, as close probably to the house as possible, so you can come right out of your home, you can tend to your animals, and then you know, you can always keep an eye on them too. For an elderly gentleman who lives alone, he has his stuff spread out way too far. We keep on him about it. Eventually he's probably going to make some changes, but he can't go on with chicken houses over there and over here, and cows over here, pigs over here, way over there, some more of this and that. You got to get your homestead tight knitted, and then everything around the outside is hay for haying or pasture for grazing, stuff like that. And you might like the pigs for your homestead, but I don't.
More water.
We have to feed and water his chickens, his geese, his turkeys, his pigs, his cows, his horses, because that's what homesteading neighbors do. Just like we'll have somebody come to our house and do ours, feed our dogs, our chickens, water everybody when we go to
Come on, guys.
the homesteading conference April 2nd. All right, now we're going over to another chicken house, which is all the way over there. So now we're going over to this other chicken house, which is all the way over here by the pond. So he's got all those chicken houses. Chicken house, chicken house, chicken house, chicken house, all over the place. Now we're going to walk over to this one and get this one cleaned out.
Hold on, get back. They knocked their water over. Ooh.
So he has 2 ponds on the property and a pretty active creek. Should I push her in?
You probably would.
Looks like they were thirsty.
They were, they had knocked it over. But they need a better bucket. Hey, girl.
And after this, we're going to move on to 2 more chicken houses. Now we're back over this side. There's a chicken house here, right here. That was a chicken house. All of a sudden the chickens mysteriously vanished, so we're going to be going over to Noah's where he's staying for recovery, ask him what happened to his chickens in this house. There's another chicken house right past that that has roosters and a couple guineas in it Then way up there and that way is another thing with pullets, and 2 big chicken houses with pullets in it. So Noah also has like a feed where he sells the regular layers mash. All the Amish come here and get their feed, and so he's also the chicken man. We get pullets from him. We try to get them young, and then he sells a lot of chickens here at his property, as a income. So now we're gonna go fetch some water and then get these chickens water and fed, the next house chickens water and fed, and then that'll be a wrap on today's chores. And he also raises sheep. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of them. They got out from his property and they went across the street to the neighbors, and he just pinned them up over there. The neighbor said it was fine because he was not going to start farming the land till a little bit later. So all of his sheep are across the street. Let's see if we can get a picture. Just barely see him out there. Wool sheep. There you go. Now Stacy's moving in for the kill on the next chicken house. I just went and got the water, collect the eggs, give them feed. And did I mention he has a thriving egg business? All right, we'll be back in a second.
The barrel that I'm using today is my dad's.